Welcome to this video tutorial on the topic of Vionex Manage. In this video, we will demonstrate a workstream for a dental assistant and explain the central functions that are relevant for working with Vionex in everyday clinical practice. Vionex is a browser-based platform and can be accessed by several users at the same time. It integrates into the customer's network seamlessly and can be easily used with existing Active Directories. Vionex can be connected to up to 1,200 treatment centers and stores the data of each for several years. Each user can only access the functions that are relevant and assigned to the account. Vionex adapts to users and their tasks. The user can define individual settings for the notifications, an example whether they should be received by email. We start in the main menu of an assistant account user. Here you find the data on the hygiene status of each treatment center, provided almost in real time, which allows the assistant to react quickly to necessary procedures. There is usually no reporting and administration function for the assistant, as she usually only works on a limited number of treatment centers. However, this can be determined individually by the customer. Favorites can be marked with an asterisk symbol to prioritize the treatment centers the dental assistant is working with on a regular basis. This avoids confusion and makes the view more pleasant and user-friendly. For demonstration purposes, we will mark 2 treatment centers. Each change is confirmed by a green banner at the bottom of the screen. Now, we activate the function by tapping the slider next to the asterisk symbol. Now, only the favored units are displayed. We reset the selection again, so the list of units is again presented in full. In the upper right corner, you can switch between 2 different views of the clinic for a better overview. Currently, we have the view of the listed treatment centers, and by tapping the floor plan icon, the units installed on this floor are shown. In case the clinic has several floors, each floor can be accessed by clicking the drop-down menu at the top center of the screen. This view is updated every few seconds by itself, an example to show new warnings. When hovering with the mouse over the units, we can zoom in using the mouse wheel and zoom out again. To get an overview of the past cleaning results, we tap on one of the treatment centers. Successfully completed processes are confirmed by a green check mark. If any problems occurred, the cleaning result is marked with a warning or error symbol. Now, we switch back to the unit's overview list. Here, the Events column is particularly important for the assistant. Events marked in red are more important than yellow ones. This column can also be sorted, and the units with the most urgent need for action are then shown first. By hovering over the red event, an explanation will appear. Treatment centers have a regular sanitization cycle of 28 days. SAN 9 means that it should have taken place 9 days ago. As soon as sanitization has taken place, the notification for the event will disappear. When hovering over the notification Chem, we get informed that the low fill level of chemical cleanser has been reached. A low fill level event indicates that work can still be continued, but soon the tanks will have to be refilled. The yellow event to the right indicates that the low fill level of disinfectant has been reached. In that case, normal purge procedures are still possible, but the amount of Dentosept is no longer sufficient for sanitization. Let's assume we have carried out the required activities with the treatment center. The displayed events will appear as shown here. Next, we will focus on the documentation function, which is only apparent to the assistant. Either we tap under the column Action directly on the blue marked Document button, or we click on the treatment center's row we would like to continue with, as in our case. Here, the Document button appears as well, and we tap on it. We get an overview of various cleaning plans that differ according to the type of treatment. Dentsply Sirona suggests several cleaning plans. However, these can be customized as per the clinic's individual protocols. Right now, we select the Dentsply Sirona Care and Cleaning Plan, which is divided in 3 phases: before, in between, and after treatments. In each phase, the appropriate hygiene measures are displayed. We now find ourselves at the start of a working day before the first treatment. Once the necessary actions have been completed, the assistant can tick the individual boxes or select all mandatory to proceed to the next workflow phase. It is also possible to add individual notes if necessary. Should the assistant forget about one mandatory item, a warning sign pops up before proceeding to the next treatment phase. The in-between phase suggests all protocols necessary between 2 treatments. The assistant can gradually tick all boxes once the items have been completed, or select all mandatory and click on Done to document the procedure. To move to the last workflow phase after treatments, which is appropriate at the end of the working day, the assistant can click on After, and the activities for the last phase are shown. After closing the care and cleaning plan, we will notice that the procedures we just documented manually appeared here in the list of Documented Procedures. A documented procedure is a completed activity list of a phase within the workflow. By tapping on the Units button in the upper left corner, we get back to the Start menu with the list of treatment centers. Thank you very much for your attention. We wish you every success when working with Vionex Manage.